Hey guys, we're looking at Rhythm Workshop, WWJD, what Jimmy would do, part 1. And this is Guitar Player Magazine, August 2013, 40 Ways to Play a C Chord by Jesse Gress. And then we're looking at example 4, and that's on page 105 if you have the magazine. Now, so everything we've done so far is based on this humble major pentatonic. Okay, and we played a lot of. Now we're going to move into the bottom notes. So this will be on the E, A, and D string, and putting the E in there as well. Remember, we have a C on the 3rd fret. We can play that major pentatonic. But we also have a C on the 8th fret. We can play the major pentatonic. Alright. And we're looking at example 4. And the first one is just a grace note. You're going to bar your first finger across the A and D strings. And then you're going to play, you're going to hammer on the 7th fret on the A string. So we have this. Let me move this down a bit. So we have this. It's a grace note, so it's not even like counted almost. Remember, our chord progression we use is C to B flat. You might want to look at the earlier ones. E flat, F. So if I go, then I go to B flat, then E flat, and F. Alright. Next one is 16th note with a dotted chord note. 8th note, sorry. That's going 1 E and a 2. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4. Now what I'm doing is I'm barring across the 5th fret on the A and D string. And I'm doing the same move I just did on the previous one, except I'm holding it longer. Put it through the chords. Alright, so that's that one. Next one is you're going to play, again, the same 2 notes on the A and D string at the 5th fret, and it's 8th notes. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and the grace note again is in the mix there, and this is on when I play on 5. That's on the 1, and then I play on 7. That's on the and. So I have 1 and 2. So if I put through the chord progression again, it'll go like this: 1 and 2. 2 and 3, 4. Whoops, sorry. No charge for mistakes. Next one is 2 16ths and an 8th with a chord note on top of the 5 on the D string. So we got 1 E and 1 E and now the fingering I'm using, again, I'm barring across on the A and D strings on the 5th fret. I'm doing a hammer on. So when you do that hammer on, make sure that 3rd finger comes down hard, and then pull off. You're plucking with your left hand. When you've never done a pull off. So it's like 1 E and 1 E and then I'm playing the C on the 8th fret with my pinky. Now Jimmy probably would use the 3rd finger, but I'm not Jimmy. Not even close. So again, it's like 1 E and 1 E. Yeah, it's like 1 E and 1 E and. This, so the grace note's in there, so we have 1. And then we're going to do the next one. This will be, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th one. So we're going to go hammer on 5 and 7 again. Same 2 strings. All we're doing is, and then you're going to do that hammer and you play it again. So you hammer on and then you pick it again and then play 8. It's like, if I did do the hammer on, it'd be 1 E and 1 E and, so 1 E and, or Tikka, so next one is you're going to do 16th notes. So we're going to again bar the first A and D string, and we're going to hammer on, pull off, and then play 8. So 1 E and 1 E and 1 E and Tikka, 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 Tikka. So I'm going to do hammer on, pull off, and then play 8. Now I could just play 8 as a hammer on too. That's called a hammer on from nowhere as well. But you can also pick it. So we have, so again, with the groove. Alright, and next one is you're going to play the 5, and then on the A and D string, and then you hammer on, play 5 again, and then play 8. So we have 16th notes again, and that hammer-on's a grace note, so it's not even counted. So we have 1 E and 1 E and without the grace note in there. A lot of people think the hammer-on is part of the beat, but it's played so fast that it is not. It's an embellishment. So it's not really part of the beat. Groove. Ah, my gosh. Bit of a and then we have 16 note triplet. Okay, first 2 fingers on the A and D string. So we're playing that. You're gonna play the first 2 notes, A and D string again, hammer on, pull off. Okay, so it's like 1 triplet, da 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 da. Next one's a little bit tougher, and what we're going to do here is we're going to play 5 again, and then we're going to play, let's see, 5, the 3rd finger is going to go on 7s, that's a hammer on, slide to 8 with your 3rd finger and back to 7. So you can go slide back down to 7, play the 5 again, and then put your has two options. You can go to C on the 3rd fret. So we have, all right, maybe a chord. Going back here. I almost want to use, and I feel like I should be using my pinky. Jimi had big hands. I unfortunately do not have big hands. So, I almost want to use my pinky as well. You can hammer it on. That's the other option that he didn't put in there. So either way it works. So that's the toughest one, I would think, of the whole bunch. Let's try the wrong. Another thing you do is, you've got really the C chord in here. He doesn't say that. So if you went, you just play the top. You don't want to play the high E string, but you want to just play B, G, and D, okay, and that's a C chord. So that pretty much concludes the part 1 of the rhythm workshop. So we've got all these kind of cool chords. So then we can. So what you want to do is mix and match them, so we can. It's actually, the cool thing about these things is they're actually kind of outlining the chord. So I'm not even playing B flat there. I'm just playing through this. Because all the chord tones are in there. All we're worried about is we have 6s and 9s and 3rds and stuff like that. So I hope that helps, and we'll probably do part 2 in the very near future. And keep on plugging away and getting those. This is a great way to spicing up your rhythm playing. If someone's just playing C and B flat, and you don't want to play that sort of thing, it's good to write different parts sometimes, so it doesn't sound like bagpipes all the time. What I call bagpipes, everyone playing the same chord over and over and over. So I hope that helps, and we'll see you in the future. Take care. Bye-bye.